Hello, everyone. We all know we're in the middle of a global pandemic right now, but what we may not realize is that the masks we use to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe are not that effective. They don't block a lot of the microbes that they could, and they also build up a ton of bacteria that ends up in your nose and your lungs. That's why at normalbrands.com, we treat each mask with a special solution that is harmless to humans and deadly to bacteria. Plus, they're great at keeping out most microbes, pollen, dust, as well as pollution. Perfect for all year use. So please stop by Normal Brands today to keep yourself, your family, and other loved ones safe. Peace, thanks, be well.
Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a bad boy member, and I wanted to read this email because I want to talk about something very important that guys need to understand when it comes to, to dealing with women. And it's this, is that some of you guys are going to be confused because women are doing certain things and you're taking what they're doing at face value, and you don't realize that they're being dishonest with you. And that's the thing that's making you confused, right? So you think that what the woman is saying is, actually what she means, right? But she's really, speaking in code, sort of. You understand? She's on some bullshit. But look, I'm gonna read this email and I'm gonna break this down so I can show you what I mean. So this guy says, so one issue I'm having is I'll have some great conversations with women, but when I attempt to escalate touching, holding hands, etc., they'll tell me I'm too touchy-feely. Some will go along with it. In other cases, I'll only get a kiss on the cheek. Not all of the time, but most of the time. The women I meet from dating apps, which are most of these women given my busy work schedule, after we meet, talk, over drinks, I escalate. They seem to want to see me again, but they ghost me after. The few I managed to get feedback from said they weren't feeling it, no connection, romantic chemistry, etc. And this seems to be a pattern. Please advise what I can do to end this. Many thanks in advance. All right, so let's break this down. Now, first, he was saying that he was in these situations where he would escalate and get, he'll touch her, hold her hands, doing all this other stuff. And then the girl would be like, oh, you're being so touchy-feely, right? And he's saying that, all I would get is like a sort of like a kiss on the cheek and that'll be it, right? Now, what you got to understand is this. It's not that he's being too touchy-feely. It's just that this woman is not sexually attracted to him. That's it. But see, the woman is not going to say, oh, I'm not sexually attracted to you. She's just going to say you're being too touchy-feely. And then so what happens is you'll think that, oh, well, maybe I am being too touchy-feely. Maybe, if I stop being so touchy-feely, she'll be a little bit more comfortable and then she'll like me more. No, she don't like you like that. She's not sexually attracted to you. Because if there was another guy who was touching her in the same way, she liked him and she was sexually attracted to him, he would not be too touchy-feely. You understand? In fact, she probably couldn't get enough of it. She'd be like, oh yeah, let's make this happen. You see what I mean? And so what you have to understand is that the reason why you're confused is because the woman is not being honest with you. You understand? She's not going to tell you, hey, I'm not attracted to you. And now the reason, and you're probably thinking, well, why would she, like go on a date with him or probably even see him for a second date or whatever, right? And you have to understand that women still love attention. So even though she's not sexually attracted to you, you could be a guy that's going to give her attention, take her out, call her on the phone, boost her ego, make her feel sexy when she's feeling down, all that other extra shit, right? But she's not going to say to you, hey, listen, guy, I'm not attracted to you that much. And I'm just kind of, going with the flow at this moment. And, at some point, I'm just going to just sort of put you in a friend zone, or I'm just going to use you for your attention. I hope you're okay with that. Is that cool? Like, most women aren't going to say that. Right? But that's what it is. So it's not that he's being too touchy-feely. She just don't like this motherfucker. Now, the next part of there where he was saying that, he would meet some of these girls on the dating apps. And he said he'd go out for drinks, he'd escalate. And then he said that they had seemed to want to see him again, but then all of a sudden they would ghost. And then he would say that some of the women will hit him up and say, oh, I'm not really feeling it. There was no connection or romantic chemistry, etc. Yada, 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 yada. Right? Again, more bullshit. More bullshit. She's being dishonest. She's not really telling you what she means. You understand? See, now there are times where, because, I'm not in front of this guy, so I don't know exactly, the specifics of how the whole interaction went down. But there are times where, let's say you are in a situation and your social skills are lacking, right? So you might think that the girl is having a good time, even though she's not. You might think that this girl actually wanted to see you again, even though she doesn't. And then, she doesn't hit you back because she wasn't really interested, but you weren't aware enough to pick up on that. And that's why she doesn't hit you back. Right? So in your mind, you thought everything was cool, but you didn't have the social awareness to realize she wasn't really interested. And that's why she's not hitting you back. Right? So that would be your bad on your part if that's the case. Now, let's say though you were actually on a date with the girl, y'all hanging out, she's having a good time, right? And then you start to escalate, you start getting all sexual with her, right? You might be kissing her a little bit and all that, and you touching her, doing all this other stuff, and she's feeling it, she's reciprocating, you understand? And let's say y'all don't necessarily have sex that night, because from what this guy's saying in the email, he most likely isn't having sex with these girls on that first night. But he kisses her, he's touching her, he's doing all this extra sexy type of shit, right? And now you're wondering, okay, well, what the fuck happened? Because I didn't hear from her again, and when I did hear from her or these chicks, they were saying, oh, I don't feel it, there wasn't any connection, the romantic chemistry wasn't there, etc. That's bullshit. The lie detector said that was a lie. You understand? Now, this is what's really going on. What's really going on is this, and this is what usually happens. What usually happens is that these women either A, wanted to use you for, attention, time, dates, all that other stuff, right? Or two, she saw you as someone who she would consider boyfriend material. And from her perspective, she thinks all you want is sex. So what happens is she ghosts you because she's like, well, I don't want to just get pumped and dumped again. So I'm just going to ghost this motherfucker because he seemed like all he wanted is sex. You see what I'm saying? So it's either she's in a situation where she wanted to use you, and now she knows, well, I can't use him because, or I'm not gonna get much out of this because he's gonna try to fuck me, and I'm gonna have to come up off of some pussy at some point, right? Or she looked at you as boyfriend material at first, but now she looks at you and says, well, he seems like he just wants to fuck, and that's it. So I'm just gonna keep it moving and not, call him, right? But they're not gonna say that, and this is why you're confused. They're going to say, well, I just don't feel any chemistry, and I just don't think we're a good match because that's what they're going to tell you, but they're not telling you the truth. The truth is I saw you as a guy who my plan was hopefully that you would be a boyfriend, because I was going to make you wait a couple of days or weeks or whatever before I come up off this pussy, so you take me seriously as someone you would want to be your girlfriend. All the while I'm, of course, fucking other guys, so I'm getting my my back blown out so I could get my sex fix while I wait, and I play the good girl with you. But now I realize I can't do that because you're going to want sex sooner than later. And I just don't want to get you. I just don't want you to fuck me now because I already got like 3 other dudes fucking me right now. And I don't need to add another dick in the rotation, like this. Right. So then she says, well, I didn't feel any romantic chemistry, because to her, romantic chemistry would mean that you are the type of guy who she can sort of, manipulate into getting to wait to have sex and all that other shit. So, I'm just saying this to point out something to you guys, is that understand that a lot of times you're going to be confused because women are going to tell you certain things and act certain ways that sort of contradict or it just seems weird based off of the interaction or what's going on. But you have to understand that there's underlying things that's going on there where she's really not that into you, or she expected a certain type of situation to happen that's not happening, and that's why she doesn't want to fuck with you. But from your perspective, you're like, damn, but we had such a good time. We laughed. It was fun. We kissed. Everything felt good. So I don't understand why. Right? Now, another situation that could happen in this case that, I didn't mention is that same woman could have gotten back with the ex-boyfriend or met some other dude that she likes better than you. And so when you hit her up or you try to make something happen, she's gonna be like, oh, there's no connection. I just don't feel it, because she's feeling it from the new nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Or her ex-boyfriend or whatever it is. Right? But again, they're not gonna tell you this. And then the stuff that they tell you confuses you. Right? See, all you gotta do is keep it this simple. If the woman is interested, right, things will happen. Right? If she's not interested, things won't happen. It's that simple. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple, and I'm breaking down all these different, scenarios, but it all boils down to that. So you don't got to think about it and worry about it and wonder. No, if she's interested, touchy-feely doesn't exist. Too touchy-feely, that don't exist. You understand what I'm saying? If she's interested, this whole, the romantic connection and that don't even happen. That doesn't happen. You understand? So understand, you shouldn't get confused by all this nonsense. Either she down or she not. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.